Hi, I'm Pam Fox at pamfox.org, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing what to me is just really exciting news, and I hope you'll find it exciting as well. I received a message yesterday, which was my birthday, so this was an incredible birthday gift to me from a gentleman that I've never met or never heard of in my entire life. His name is actually Rock Sanders, and I'm going to be sharing his testimony today, and he actually has included images of his hiatal hernia, some before and after pictures, and I will post these images on my website pamfox.org on the blog, and you can take a closer look at those yourself, and I'll post them when I'm done streaming this live video. So basically, I'm really excited about this because I do get a lot of comments and questions. People want to know, Pam, do you have any proof that you reversed your hiatal hernia? And I don't. I don't have any, diagnostic proof. I've never gone in and had any tests repeated to show and prove that I reversed my hiatal hernia naturally. I originally did a barium swallow in order to get my diagnosis of a hiatal hernia, and I've said this many times before, I have no intention of going in and having another barium swallow. I just would not put myself through that just to prove to anyone else that I reversed my hiatal hernia naturally. I am symptom free, I feel amazing, that's enough for me. And I realize for anyone that's wanting to maybe glean from my advice or purchase my course, that they want more to convince them that there's a bit of a guarantee that it will help them, and it's a bit of a leap of faith on your part when I don't have that proof to offer. But again, I'm not going to put myself through that. This gentleman had an endoscopy done in 2015 and was diagnosed with a hiatal hernia. He had it repeated in 2017, still hiatal hernia, and he had it repeated yesterday. And I'm going to go ahead and read his testimony. In a nutshell, basically what happened to him was he was put on a medication. He doesn't say what medication or what for, but he was put on a medication for a different issue, and it caused some concerns with his liver and his pancreas. And his gastroenterologist wanted to do another endoscopy to see how that medication had affected his stomach. And lo and behold, to their surprise, to the doctor's surprise, the hiatal hernia was gone and not to be found. And so let me just go ahead and read this testimony. And again, I will post this testimony on my website along with these images. And I don't, I can't, I've looked and stared at these images, and I really can't make heads or tails of them. I don't know how to professionally read these diagnostic images. I have tried. I have looked up, healthy endoscopy images of a hiatal of a esophagus and of a lower esophageal sphincter. I've looked at pictures of hiatal hernias, and it's really difficult for me to really understand what they're looking at here. But maybe if you're a doctor and you'd like to see these, I know a lot of doctors say you cannot reverse a hiatal hernia naturally, so maybe these will be of interest to you if you're a doctor. But I will post those on my blog. All right, so the message that I received yesterday. So it says, "Hi Pam, my name is Rock Sanders, and you're not going to believe my story. I have been following you on YouTube because I had a sliding hiatus hernia and acid reflux. My doctor is Dr. Ronnie Keisner, a gastroenterologist in Charlotte, North Carolina. My doctor has put me to sleep 3 times looking at it." So he's talking about an endoscopy here. "After following you for a whole year and doing the things that I was able to see you do on YouTube, I went back to Dr. Keisner today, 3/5/19, because my primary doctor gave me a medication for a totally different problem that I was having. That medicine raised my liver levels and pancreas levels that scared me ridiculously. So Dr. Keisner took me off of that medicine. I was only supposed to take it for 14 days, and I ended up taking it for only 10 days because of the complication. I have to go have a CAT scan of my liver and pancreas this week to make sure everything is okay. Mind you, I don't drink or smoke. To make a long story short, when Dr. Keisner put me to sleep today on 3/5/19 to check and see if the medication had messed up my stomach, in which it did not, thank God, but he did find something that shocked him! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Keep in mind that I haven't had any acid reflux or shortness of breath since following you for a year. Dr. Keisner told me that my hiatal hernia was completely gone and he couldn't even find a trace of it. Mind you, I didn't go there for the hiatal hernia this visit. I don't know how to thank you. This is today completely gone and no signs of the hiatal hernia are anywhere. I did not take any medication whatsoever for the acid reflux. I just followed your methods. The breathing techniques and exercises, diet, and building the diaphragm while learning to control the stomach muscles. I do your teaching every day, twice a day, once in the morning before I eat anything, and once at night before bed. You're more than welcome to use my name or anything you need because I was lost until I started following you on YouTube. Thank you so much, Mrs. Fox. I'll keep you informed on further progress. It's wonderful that people like yourself exist that are able to share helpful information with others. God bless you and take care. Thank you. So that's it. That's the testimony. So thank you, Rock, if you're watching. I really appreciate that feedback. That really helps support my mission in helping spread this information to others. And it really encourages me to continue doing what I'm doing. So I really appreciate that feedback, and I wish you all the best, and please keep in touch. So if you're one of my, I would say if you are one of my followers or one of my customers, and maybe you haven't gotten the same results, one, I can't guarantee that you will get the same results. Rock had what's known as a small sliding hiatal hernia, and that is where the majority of the feedback that I get from my followers and my customers is people with small sliding hiatal hernias. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you cannot reverse a hiatal hernia if it's a different type or if it's larger. There's really only one way for you to know, and that's to try. I don't know you. I don't know your situation. I don't know how closely you're willing to follow my comprehensive protocol. But I would encourage anyone that does follow me and hasn't gotten these same results to remember that my protocol isn't, it's not like a short time quick fix. It takes, like he said, he did the exercises and they're not hard, but he was willing to commit to them daily. He did them twice a day. And so there was that consistency, just like if I wanted to go out and build some muscle, right? If I just did it once, it's not really going to be as effective as if I did it consistently. So my protocol it's a gentle and it's a consistent and it's an ongoing protocol that teaches you the ability to move your stomach down and get it out of that herniated position, but it also teaches you how to tighten and strengthen your diaphragm. Remember, your hiatus is a hole that your stomach is protruding through, and that hole isn't meant to be, stretched out and enlarged or big and open. It's meant to be a tight little slit, okay? And so since that's muscle, we can strengthen that and tighten it, but it does take time. It takes time and effort. And the breathing exercises that I teach, they're not like, there's not a lot of resistance, so it's not gonna tighten and strengthen quickly. It's going to take consistent daily effort to get that diaphragm in ideal optimal condition. So I hope this is helpful in just giving you some encouragement and some support and some hope that these techniques, they do require a commitment, and it isn't a short-term fix. So to just encourage you to maybe revisit the exercises. And another point I wanted to make is this gentleman never purchased my course. He simply gleaned information as a follower on YouTube because I copy these videos that I stream on Facebook to my YouTube channel. So, you don't even have to buy my course. In fact, all of the information in my course is free on YouTube and Facebook. It's just not as organized and tidy as it is on my course that I sell on my website. In fact, I would say there's more information that I give away here for free because I continue to learn. The difference is with my course, you're paying for something that's a little bit more polished. It's much more organized. The exercises are a little bit more in depth because I do a 5-minute tutorial. I think I do a 12-minute tutorial, and then I think a 22-minute tutorial. So I have, different exercise tutorials for different people's needs and time requirements. And they're certainly not professional. I just shot them with my cell phone in my dining room. So but they're just a little bit more polished than what you would see here on a live video. So that's the only difference. So I'd encourage you to check out my website, pamfox.org. Make sure you're following me here on Facebook and or at YouTube as I continue to teach here at least once a week, sometimes 3 times a week on this and other health topics. So once again, thank you so much, Rock, for that testimonial. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you everyone else for watching. Have a wonderful day.